Hey everybody. So I want to do a video about those comments. Oh my lord. On this video, I said the OWG, the old white guy says that the older black people are a problem for the BC. Do you agree? And this comments popped out. And I'm saying this in the spirit of love, not to be arrogant, but Lord, this person says one tail girl 78. So your proposal for black people is to vote Republican and beg for non-citizens to want to work with black people. What happens when both parties agree on policies for non-citizens and no relief for working poor and middle class? First of all, that's definitely not my proposal, but it seems like maybe it's yours, and that's okay. Do you not see you being squeezed out? And do you not see, and it happened upon Joy B's watch, the one you voted for. So all this hollering and crying, oh, we're going to be bankrupt in Chicago, taking resources. It's too late. Nobody cares. Our people are too late to the party. So suffer as you wish. This is just stupid. We don't want to face the fact. You don't have to like the Republicans. I'm not asking you to. I think all these politicians are kind of crooked. But the mere fact, and then you say beg non-citizens to want to work with black people. Sweetie, you don't seem to understand. Already this group is being squeezed out. Look around you. The group is already being squeezed out, already being replaced. There are places now, you used to have a few black people working there, all gone. Honestly and truly. They're gonna Biden already told you you're gonna have to learn to work with the immigrants. He already told black folks that. Did you not hear it? What does that tell you? He didn't say they're gonna have to learn to get along with you. You're gonna have to learn to get along with, because why? They're gonna have the jobs. They're gonna be in positions. So that statement right there lets you know, even though I guess some of his constituents might be a little slow, the one that has to get along with them, that's the one that's subjugated. And beg for non-citizens to want to work with black people, you don't seem to get it. Those folk are very cliquish. You're gonna learn today. What happens when both parties agree on policies for non-citizens? They already have. You're late to the party. Please watch the news, darling. What happens when both parties agree on policies for non-citizens and no relief for working poor middle class? We're already there. There's already no relief for working poor middle class. Where's the relief? It's nowhere to be found. Companies are laying off and they're not hiring. Where's the relief? There's so much unemployment. Keep in mind with those unemployment benefits, it's not forever. You have a certain window, and then once you have exhausted that window, guess what? You're on your own. You're out of luck. The money that's to extend programs for unemployment, that's all given to the migrants. Please read the reports. All that money is given to the migrants. So what happens when? No, we're there now. Actually, it's been happening. Why do you think so many Americans? I know a person in banking. Oh, you want to save your house? There are no programs that they have programs to help people save their houses, but guess what? They've got programs specifically for illegal immigrants. Did you know that? They have programs, and I'm not talking about, well, my cousin is a bank teller. No, my person works at a bank as in a VP. Not the bank teller. They have programs. So I have to say my understanding because I don't work there. They have programs that's geared to helping illegal immigrants keep their house. You have to be a legal immigrant. It's not for the American. So what happens when? No. When it's already here. But hey, keep doing what you do. All I have to say is this right here. So when you find the peeps sitting up here, oh no, because we can't build our own, we don't have our own economy. We've already been warned. Dr. Carl Anderson Ben told us, oh no, what are we gonna do when you find more homelessness? More black people are losing their homes the same as a lot of other Americans. But the thing is, we're the last hired, first fired. So when you sit up here and you see, oh no, what am I gonna do? What about this? What about that? Oh, woe is me. Guess what? Nobody, I hate to tell you, nobody's trying to hear it. I'm so sorry to tell you. No, nobody's trying to hear it. Oh, what is we gonna do? This is what blue did for you. And the thing is, the group was okay with it. So my thing is, yo, stand in your truth. My truth is, guess what? This mess ain't working out for us. We can pretend like we want to. When you run out of resources, and that's what Americans are doing. There, why do you think some people are homeless? In one city, they said they had homelessness for the first time. Over 71% of people, 71% were homeless for the first time. In 2 months from now, they've already said, and this is not based on hearsay, this is based on the paperwork. The notices have already been given. There's paperwork. It's not a bunch of talk. 4.1 million people are facing homelessness in the next 2 months. And it's not a guesstimation. No, no. This is based on filings, okay? It's based on documents. When they give like a notice out, they give a notice. Okay, you got to be out here and blah, 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 blah. That's what's going down. 4.1 million people facing homelessness in the next 2 months. End of May. We got April, then May. They got to be out of there. And guess what? Both parties don't have a policy to help the homeless American. We're already there now. So let's not be slow to the party. Hey, do you keep on voting blue? Sitting up here, I never in my life seen a time you out of college and can't get a darn job. What they do this at? But hey, do you? What the hell you mean can't get a darn job? People can't afford rent. And let's not tell a lie. We didn't have this issue with Trump. So, hey, keep on voting blue. For the ones in Chicago about to lose your house, child, go ahead and lose it. Can't find jobs. All this unemployment for rates, high numbers for black people in New York. I don't know what more to tell you. So do you go ahead and live? I hope no one does, but somebody gonna get what we call a bottom box, which means a bottom box is you done lost your place, homeless, and it happened under this administration. All these jobs people are losing, foreclosures. People can't afford food and gasoline. Some people can't even afford to go to work. And where's the policy? It's nowhere around. So what happens when? When is already here. Joy Biden already told you you're going to have to do what? Learn to go ahead and work with those people. So if you can't figure that out, that's letting you know that they're going to be at an advantage and somebody going to be at a disadvantage. But hey, go ahead and do you. Keep on not building because we're afraid somebody gonna have something. I don't want nobody black that look like me to be over me. Go ahead, keep on. Yeah, keep on doing what you're doing. You're doing great. You're doing fine. I guess I'll just lie to you like the preacher and the politician. It's gonna be all right. Tell those 4.1 million people facing homelessness. Tell those black women that's already homeless now with all these kids. It's gonna be all right. Just saw a video one sitting up here, 4 kids in a car. They're not going to the store. No, that's home. But hey, but it's gonna be all right. You're doing great. My proposal is for you to use common sense and stop doing what your grandmama told you to do. And if you're maybe from the old school, honey, I don't see the advantage. It's just been messed up all around. Don't invest in your kids. Then you sit up here with our people in the group with our old asses. Then what's your retirement? Oh, it's gonna be Daniqua and Samantha. What the hell is that? Is that where your portfolio? Oh, I don't have one. Only group who does backward stuff, don't invest in their darn kids. Then when they get old and half dead with 3 teeth in the head, oh, well, I want to go ahead and have them to take care of me. Newsflash: the kids don't want to take care of you. Newsflash: you put them here in a seed of poverty. You put them here with no opportunity. It's played out. Everybody else is doing things opposite, trying to invest in their kids the best education as a collective based on a lot of numbers. We don't. But hey, keep on doing you. You're doing great. You're doing fine. Yeah. Being homeless is not that bad. Give it a shot. Not that bad. As for begging for non-citizens to want to work with black people, no, the black folks going to be begging for jobs so we don't have our own economy. Again, Joy B already told you, we need to get our listening skills up on the real. Get those listening skills up. He already told you. He already told you. You're going to have to learn to get along with them. What does that tell you? Because they're going to be a disadvantage. He didn't say the reversal. So this right here, the man has already told you to your face and we still don't get it. He's not going to invest in this community. But what can we expect? The community won't even invest in itself. Anybody that tries get pulled down, pulled down. So guess what? Go ahead and do you. I hope you enjoy what Blue can do for you. And maybe you're doing well. Think about your darn future. Think about the kids. Even if you don't have any, think about the future. We don't see doom and gloom. What happens when both part of the ground policies for non-citizens? They already have. You not get it? And no relief for working the middle class. There's no relief now. So maybe you've been out of the country, but there's news everywhere. Ma'am, we're already here. Wake up and smell the coffee, people. We've been asleep for too long, but that's okay. They're going to stay asleep. As Dr. Clark Anderson said, he spoke about that. They just love you to sleep. We just want some action and some singing and swinging. Just love you to sleep. And then before you know it, what's all of this right here? Look at the people now. Life is business. Look at all that in California. I don't know how they sure as hell didn't see it. There's no policy. $20 an hour. Basic business. The business owners can't afford it. And now people come to work. Oh, I'm going to get $20 an hour. And they're probably making plans. And they came to work. And guess what happened? They got stopped at the door, man. What's this? Oh, yeah, the company closing down. Huh? Company closing down. You get it? I don't understand. Oh, God. They can't afford to pay $20 an hour. Think the money is going to come out of somewhere? You think somebody's going to pay what, $26 for a hamburger so they can afford to pay you? It doesn't work that way. Small companies are going under. They've been established that this administration doesn't have many people who are in the business sector. That what Governor Gavin Newsom, dude, who I know you're around a bunch of donors. Did you not see this coming? We've been saying it. Other people have been saying it. Yeah, it's going to lead to more people losing jobs. You think? Now we know. So my solution is for people, use critical thinking skills. I don't have to give you a label. Use your critical thinking skills. And for those who are happy, continue on. This group is very bad at planning. We can't even get common sense down. See, people don't want to think sometimes. I think in general, some people don't want to think because guess what? Then we're going to have accountability. Gee, how do we get here? I don't want to stay in this cycle of poverty. We keep on doing it over and over and over again. I don't get it, but hey. So my solution is to use common sense. Try it. Use common sense. Start to think for yourself. I don't care what the pastor pork chop told you or your grandmama, it's just not working. And that's why Chicago's sitting up here hollering, we want them out. You got to be slow. We want them out of here. Send them back for what, baby? It doesn't work like that. If you would have sat down and thought this through and listened to a different point of view, maybe Chicago wouldn't have that problem. Now you're holding, oh, go red. They're not going to go red because the hypnotic rhythm. We're trained to do something kind of like a brainwashing a robot, and they're going to keep on going blue. That's fine. And here's the thing about it. When you don't build for yourself, you're going to probably suffer under red or blue, so go figure that out. Again, use critical thinking skills. If we can get everybody up to common sense, that would be great critical thinking skills. Can't build your own community. We have so much jealousy. Just turn them down. Nobody wants to prepare for the future, next generation. Nobody need it for me. So let's keep on poverty. Keep on dealing with poverty. It's unbelievable. That's my solution for you. Is sit down, forget about groupthink for once, and we could for once in our lives use common sense. If it's not too much to ask. And then let's elevate the critical thinking skills. Why we can't get along. And no political party can undo the damage that we've suffered. You can get reparations today. This group still has a lot of mental damage. So my proposal is for you to use common sense. Think about your interest and vote your interest. And most people, I would imagine, the interest would be, let's say, having a place to live, having a job, being able to pay your rent, things like that. Is it fair for illegal immigrants to get debit cards for like $9,000 and $10,000 cash, free insurance, housing, free hotels? Is that fair? Use common sense. That's my proposal for you. But I know common sense, what? Not so common. And I'm out.